Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
Hi, PENDREAM TV. Metro say any day can out share na be subscribe to channel no click bell no so study the news to our so nsa betimi aka ntem no ahwe. The best so be share ma for so nsa aka. Na video bi wa ha me be bo a kire which video ya otimo say emra NDC for san ebe pow Prof Naana Ajima edi say ono na sa be Mahama running mate no. Kamia is say MPP for ayere omo se omo bepe bibi pote de atia maame na de agu ne ho fin se de be ya they will reduce her credibility nti omo for so say omo betwa ntoro akeka nsem enim ato maame ne so se de be ya Ghana for enhu ne ye na no na ewo good morning Ghana so Friday no honorable Aminu Chinnia ekoka say Prof Naana was the worst education minister in the 4th Republic. Na no na Randy Abe no we host Emma show no anti-asia or exposed in big time. Emma who said in all kind of trantro some reasons or them say Prof Naana the time our education minister no capitation grant that for introducing Naana ni twem na Randy ka say on fa the correct say Naana yes no when to me improve any reason they bring or my and nyina Randy a man who say entro kote na wocha men kasa bebre video no am pesa mebo na also we
Randy, with all sincerity, I think that the professor, I personally admire her. I like her because I'm a trained teacher, and one of the important professions that people don't respect is the teaching profession, because teachers train everybody at all levels, from kindergarten to primary to JSS to secondary to university. They are the people who build the human resource for the state. And a teacher impacts the life of many innocent people who become shining stars of the society. So for me, I respect anybody who is a teacher. And having stayed in the university and start from where she started and the many years, taught so many students, became vice chancellor and all that, I think that she has made significant contribution to the human resource development of the country. But as education minister, Randy, I can say that from my assessment, she's the worst education minister we have seen in this 4th Republic. Because under her, you know, when President Kufuor introduced capitation grant, it started with 3 Ghana cedis. NDC for 8 years, they increased it from 3 cedis to 4 cedis, 50 pesos. And the last 2 years of last 2 academic years of NDC under her as education minister, they couldn't pay a peso of capitation grant. In fact, she proposed cancellation of the policy.
She proposed?
Yes.
Where?
In Ghana.
Where did she propose that?
As the minister.
It's not true.
Oh, Randy.
It's not true. It's not true.
Why do you say it's not true?
No, it is not true. Just show me evidence of her proposal.
Oh, I'm saying that
yes,
it's contained in her handing over notes.
Huh?
Yes. But the point I am making is that for 2 years, 2 academic years, she didn't pay capitation grants, even at 4.5 Ghana cedis. Fast forward in 2017, this was taken to 10 Ghana cedis. Look at the increment, look at the jump. For 8 years, they added 1.5 Ghana cedis, because the thing was 3 cedis when they came. And for 8 years, 1.15 Ghana cedis were added. And in 2017, it was increased by over 100%. That is 1. 2, feeding grants. In the last 2 academic years, 2014, 2015, 2015, 2016, you saw most schools were closing down because they were not paying. Most secondary schools,
they closed down.
They went on. I mean, headmasters were closing down secondary schools, and then government has to intervene several times because she couldn't pay, and there were 2 years arrears at the time she left.
What's the situation today?
I mean, it's better.
What is better? What's the situation
They
today?
are feeding the students.
Do you see feeding students?
Yes.
Did you
Even
ever
though
receive,
I agree
did
on
you ever receive those text messages asking parents and all
I
students
have even
to
as
be
MP,
contributing to feed students?
I have contributed myself, but I'm saying that there is improvement. The magnitude of the challenge has improved, even though there's still room for improvement.
Okay.
Now, under her, teachers who are employed, they can employ you for 1 year, 2 years, and they introduce 3 months arrears policy. You only pay 3 months arrears.
It's not true.
It's true.
Chinnia,
I'm a teacher.
Chinnia,
I am a teacher. I am telling you.
Chinnia, hold on.
As at the time I was a teacher, I was
Chinnia,
PRO for GS office.
Chinnia, please.
No. Randy.
Chinnia, please, hold on. Are you suggesting that the government, in this case, you're even zeroing on Prof, so Professor Naana,
as education minister,
introduce a policy,
yes,
which said that although you have worked for 1 year,
yes,
or 2 years,
yes,
you will be paid 3 months salary.
Yes.
Not for the 1 year that you have worked.
Yes.
Not for the 2 years.
Yes.
And that was a policy.
Yes.
It's not true.
That is why you pay.
Please.
What is the policy?
True. Hold on, please.
You cross-check, Randy.
Chief, just hold on a minute. Where you are sitting, the last holiday, I've forgotten which day it was. I think it was it the Ramadan one? The Honorable Setepe, who was finance minister, he was sitting in this very chair.
Okay.
And he addressed this issue. He explained what it was about, that it was an issue of validation. And so they needed to validate some stuff with the teachers. And so what they said was that pay them 3 months, pay them 3 months so they can have something, whilst the validation goes on to ascertain the exact data to be able to pay. That's what Honorable Secretary sitting in this chair said. Is what happened.
And for 2 years. And for 2 years they were validating.
No.
I am telling you, Randy, I am saying that for 2 years, every teacher that came out was paid salary arrears of only 3 months.
No, Chinnia, why were
all those arrears accumulated? They were paid under MPP government.
Okay, so you are saying a different thing.
Yes, so the policy was that if you work for 1 year, 2 years, but you are paid only 3 months. And so for that whole period, they were validating.
Chinnia, please, you are a member of parliament.
Yes.
You are a deputy minister.
Yes.
People are watching us.
Yes.
When you say a policy was introduced.
But you are just telling me that the finance minister says same.
Oh.
That they pay 3 months. They pay 3 months, and they now try to validate the total amount the person. So
but is that true?
So when you make that decision, what is it?
No, please.
When you make a decision that okay, anybody who comes out, we only pay you 3 months, and then we take time to validate. What is it?
Please.
What?
Please.
How do you call that?
Chinnia.
No, Randy, help me name it. Okay, you give me a better name.
Chinnia, and to my intervention, you created the impression that a policy was put in place, which says that irrespective of the period that you've worked, you'll be paid 3 months. The rest is forfeited.
That was what they did to the teachers. They paid 3 months. For the 4 years he was there as education minister, they paid only 3 months.
Yeah, let's go on.
People taught for 3 years. So are you saying that for 4 years they couldn't validate the arrears of the teachers?
No, you are now raising another argument. What I just took you on was that you claimed that the woman as education minister brought a policy, and that policy was that irrespective of the period that you have worked, you'll be paid only 3 months.
Right, and I said, so help me
Chinnia,
give an appropriate name.
It is not true. If you had said that,
help me give an appropriate name.
Said,
because what they did was that
Chinnia, if you had said that teachers who had worked for 1 year, 2 years, their payments delayed and were giving only 3 months, whilst they said we were validating something, nobody would have even raised an issue.
But before then, nothing like that happens. When you're a teacher and you are posted and your salary is coming, if you have taught for 1 year, they pay your 1 year arrears for you. It was only that period, and under President Akufo-Addo, that has never happened. When they pay your arrears, it can delay for 1 year, it can delay for 2 years, but when you are being paid, you paid your total arrears, as it has happened in the last 7 years. But I am saying, under her, if you work for 1 year, 2 years, and they're coming to pay you, they pay you only 3 months. So what is it? How do you call that?
And the rest is forfeited.
Well, what they were, because people work for 4 years, they didn't pay them their arrears.
I'm asking you, so the rest was forfeited.
The MPP had to come and rescue the teachers. Because we came and we paid them.
Let's go on. Let's go.
But under her, that was what was happening.
All right.
Now, even at the tertiary level, you know, under her, tertiary students were made to pay electricity bills. It was introduced. It took the intervention of this government to withdraw that particular decision. Under her, teacher training colleges allowances was cancelled. It has been reintroduced. So, I mean, her performance as education minister shows it all that as a political office holder, she failed woefully.
Right.
And I don't see any new thing that she's bringing as vice president. Now, the last point I want to make, is the statement the national chairman of the NDC made at the program. Quite intriguing.
Which statement?
He said that people are already taking positions and sharing positions, and others are parading themselves as appointing authority, and that was discouraging party members and all that. Everybody should relax. They should let them work. They should go and hunt. And when they get the meat, they will share it. So this is food for thought for Ghanaians.
Right.
I mean, they need to interrogate the national chairman's statement. It means a lot. It's a pregnant statement.
All right.
Samjo, what position have they shared for you? He said they are sharing the positions. And there are people who have imposed themselves as appointing authority.
I see.
Besides the flag bearer.
I believe my role will be to go after all the money you've stolen, including the ones that is alleged to have been stolen by your former boss.
Is that how you're starting?
Yes, if that's the question he's going to ask me, that's the answer.
But
the role I want
is
to hunt the thieves in your government, starting with your former boss.
So what position is that?
Thief hunter, bounty hunter. That's the position I want. I'll come after all the thieves in your government. So prepare, I'm coming.
As for that one, there's not me. I don't have
Prepare,
problem. Anybody, when there is change of government, or even when a government continues, I mean, taking people on for wrongdoing. I mean, it's once you're a public officer.
Why are you talking plenty? You asked me what job I want. I've told you the job I want.
That is my job.
I want to catch the thieves.
That is my job.
That's all.
That job is not under the constitution. So okay, name what portfolio is that?
Leave that one for John Mahama to name.
Political hunter.
Political hunter.
Office of the political
hunter. Leave me alone. That's what I want. You have asked me what job I want. I've told you the job I want. Now you have a problem with it.
They are sharing the position.
You've asked me my position. I've told you. I also care about that one.
I'm not crying.
So leave me alone.